I walked around Würzburg with the camera strapped to my chest and no plan whatsoever. This instinct, vibes, and a stubborn lens cap that kept getting in my way. But somehow I ended up with these shots. Hey, welcome back, or welcome for the very first time. I'm Aziz, and this is Frameshift, the channel where I make videos about travel, tech, and photography. This is my second YouTube video, and if you haven't seen my first one, I'll leave a link up here. This is also my first time filming a talking head video in my makeshift apartment studio, so go easy on me if I seem a little nervous. Recently, I picked up a second-hand Sony a6400 from Klein & Zeigen, Germany's version of Craigslist, to level up my photography skills. This is actually my very first dedicated camera that isn't a smartphone, so naturally I was very excited to take it out and shoot some cool photos. Look out for a video on my thoughts about using this camera in 2025, coming very soon. Today, however, I'm taking you along for some POV style street photography in Würzburg, Germany. I've got a DJI Action camera strapped to my chest so you can follow every step, and I'm shooting with the Tamron 17 to 70mm lens with my Sony a6400 because yes, I like my lenses like I like my coffee. Versatile and a little overkill. But enough talking for today, and let's hit the streets of Würzburg. So we made it to Würzburg, and luckily it's a very beautiful sunny day. The last couple of days it was quite cloudy. I'm planning that if we can get to a viewpoint for the evening sunset, or like nice panoramic shots of the city. Slightly. For being the first shot of the day, it wasn't actually too bad, but you will see that as we progress through the day, we get actually better shots and then we get more methodical in the process of taking the picture. So gotta say, I really enjoyed using this Tamron 17 to 70mm lens throughout the day. Anytime I wanted to compose a certain shot, I could easily do it. This was my first tram shot using this a6400 camera since I got it. And for being my first one, it wasn't actually too bad. So that kind of looks cool right there. And there's like part of it is in shadow, part of it is in the sunlight. Let's try if we can get a nice shot of that building. All right, let's go a little bit far back, because we want to get the entire building in the shot. Okay. I think let's zoom in a little bit. The statue. I think I like this shot a little bit. Let's go a little bit wide. Let's get the bicycles. Alright. That's the beautiful church right there. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. From this angle. Zoom in a little bit. Let's get a level. Germany is just full of so many beautiful churches. See, there you go, there's another one on the right. I just totally skipped this part. Sometimes I take both landscape and portrait, and then when I'm editing, I find that one of them works better and then I can pick. But if I pick only one and later on find out that it doesn't work, then yeah, I gotta just delete it. The front view of this church. Oh, we also have this nice, so we'll get that later. Let's get the church first. All right, nice wide shot. The red color of this church contrasted strikingly well with the blue sky, and I think it's one of my favorite pictures. All right, so in this case, I think portrait definitely is better. So yeah, let's do it like this. I think I'm not centered. Okay. Let's get there. I think that's the Catholic church. Yeah, there you go. Let's get the. So let's just focus to spots. Let's put the spot here. This shot actually kind of reminds me of the St. Paul's Church in London. And yeah, I was in London a few years back and I took a similar picture. Kind of reminded me of that. But a beautiful church nonetheless. So, honestly, that is so cool. I think that's one of my best shots right now, today. Let's see if we can do something else with this. Let's go a little bit closer. Yeah, we have more of the church now. What we can do is get down. Tip here, if you see any kind of reflections in your environment, use it to your advantage. Here you can see I'm creating a beautiful composition using the glass windows to the right. It's a little bit crooked, but we can change that in post. And it seems like it's in focus. That's one of the most important things. More people wandering the streets. All right, we're gonna wait. Till we wait, we can try to get some more shots of this church. Zoom out. Let's see what we can do. What are we working with? Yeah, maybe like this. Yeah, not too bad. Let's see. Check the focus is fine. All right, no one's there. Let's quickly grab a shot before someone comes in. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, that is looking nice. I think that's not too bad either. We're heading to the bridge, and I don't know if you can see, but at the distance there's a lot of people. I don't know what's happening. I think that's the reason why it's a Sunday, but Würzburg is crowded. So I guess we'll figure it out. I love taking pictures of these signs. These old medieval signs that are all over the old cities in Germany. They just have this charm. Whenever I see a sign, I just take a photo. So we have also this fountain. Let's see what we can do. I also want the fountain to be in focus. I'm just gonna increase the aperture and or actually decrease. Depends on how you count. And now fountain should also be in focus. Kinda. I realized that I should have used a larger aperture So instead of f2.8, maybe something like f11 or 14 to get everything in focus. But yeah, that's what I did. We only have an hour of sunlight and we have to reach some more cool destinations. I'm gonna skip this area. Honestly, sometimes you have to look back and you realize that that is also a great perspective. So, that crane right there has ruined our shot. But we can try to get a shot of this. What you have to realize is that there's always going to be some kind of environmental obstacles or obstructions, like the crane here. And you're going to have to use your body to kind of move around and find the correct composition. So don't stay still and really like move around. Photography is often about just being peaceful, taking your time, and see if I rush, I'm making mistakes with the settings. So you have to just let go of the concept of time and just look through your camera, forget about everything else. Okay, let's I like this contrast of light and dark. Let's see if we can get her. This has got to be one of the best pictures that I've taken in my life. And the thing that elevates this picture is the human subject, for sure. And of course, also the light. She's half in light and half darkness. That works really well with our theme. Light and dark. That's what you're gonna work with, because you wanna use the natural light for contrast. No idea. Did we get it? That is in focus, but I don't know. These are pretty difficult shots to get. I think I'm just gonna cross the bridge. Let's keep on walking. So actually nothing's happening. Everyone's just enjoying the sun, having drinks, and waiting for the sunset. That's about it. I thought it was some sort of like a, I don't know, some sort of an event happening, but no, it's just, I guess it's just a thing here. I'll try to see if we get something here. Maybe like this. Are they in focus? Well, the crane took the focus. It's so annoying. But you know what? That's fine. Going all the way to the top. It's very steep.
Hello.
Hello, guten Tag. I think he thought I was German or something. Or I don't know. It's probably Indian. He doesn't even realize I'm Pakistani. Anyway, I think it's hard to describe from the video how steep this is, but man, oh man. By the way, I'm fasting, so this is extra difficult. made it to the top. Yeah, I'm so out of breath. All right. You can take a shot from there. Let's wait a little bit then. I'm well rested now. So let's try to get the door from this angle right here. Oh, that looks really good. Yes. Let's get a portrait. We can do something like this, where we have a little bit of the tree sticking out, just to add a little bit of this layers to our shot. All right, let's keep moving. We also I was genuinely blown away with some of the photos that I took from this vantage point. This was such a good location, and the fact that there wasn't so many people around made it quite easy to stay and take my time and take the photos. This is such a beautiful location. It was so worth coming up here. So you have a view of the entire place. What a beauty. So now we have this vantage location all to ourselves. Wait, that's... All right, wow. Now that is amazing. I've been to Würzburg so many times, and to be honest, I've never been at this vantage location. I mean, not only in this vantage location, but never on this hill next to the fortress. And man, oh man, I picked today, and today is such a perfect day. What a lucky day. Let's get some shots again. I don't know. What can we do? Some close-ups of that church. I love how the telescopic, the extra focal length compresses everything together. Wow, time is 6:15 or also, so I think I'm just gonna head down. So this is the Catholic church from before. We didn't really get any other angles other than the alleyway, so now's my chance. Yeah. Okay.